Hello and welcome to Nate's Carving Creations. Today we're going to be carving a vampire wood spirit out of this chunk of wood. And the burrs that I'm going to be using are the Kutzall sphere burr, the Kutzall taper burr, and the extreme Kutzall dovetail burr, and extreme Kutzall flame burr. So let's get to it, carving. So first, it's going to start out like the Jordy Johnson Carving Fusion regular wood spirit. So I'm going to be freehanding all of this. So we'll put in some eyes. And the nose. Of course, the mustache. And then the mouth. And how many fangs does a vampire have? I think it's just 2. So there. We've got him drawn. So let's get carving. And to start out, I'm going to be using the sphere burr. So let's get to it. Alright, so I got the area where the eyes are going to be feathered out. Now I'm going to continue feathering around the outside of the mustache. That way we'll be able to start shaping it. Okay? Alright, now I'm going to take out the inside of the mustache. Alright, but I got a deep feather on the outside, and you can always go deeper if you need to. Okay? So, alright, so now I got all that cleared out, and I put 2 cuts beside the nose on the mustache because I'm going to lower the mustache below the nose. So, and to do that, I've got my Kutzall Extreme Cylinder burr. So, let's... Hello again. Now, back to Victor the Vampire. So, now that I have the mustache and nose marked out and somewhat carved, I'm going to use my Extreme Dovetail burr, Kutzall, to first level out where I want the mouth to be here. So, I love this burr because it's got the flat side here to make leveling cuts. So, let's do it. Alright, so now that we're at least somewhat level, time to draw in the mouth again, and this time I'm going to put in the fangs. So Alright, not the best drawing, but it'll work. So, there's my mouth so far. Alright? Alright, now I've got my Kutzall flame burr, and we're going to start the mouth by cutting this out. Alright, the lower. Alright, now that I got the lower part of the mouth cut in, I'm going to switch to my Kutzall Extreme Taper Burr, and we're going to work up around the fangs. So, now I got that. Okay, now that I got the fangs cut in, I'm simply gonna lower them just a little bit so that they appear to be on the inside of his mouth. Okay? Just like it would be on a real vampire. So, and to do that, I'm, again, using my Kutzall Extreme Flame Bow. Okay, so I touched up around the eyes. I cut deeper around the eyes to make them stand out a little more. I lowered the mustache some more to make the nose look like a nose. So now it's time for the hair. So I usually don't stick to the lines I draw in, but they're more for to give me a sense of direction, I guess. So I always start with the mustache, and you don't want straight lines. So that's one side. They're all hair's going all over the place. Alright, now, I don't always do this, but I'm going to give this dude some hair on his head. So, long Tom Cruise vampire hair. Because vampires don't sparkle. Sorry, Edward. So, alright, so we got our basic hair drawn in, and, well, except for the beard. Let's give him a long, flowing beard all the way to the bottom there. So, and like I said, it's okay if you draw in these lines and don't cut on each little line. That's perfectly okay, because I don't do that most of the time. So, now, I'm going to find my bits, and then we'll give this dude some hair. Okay, so now, I made some cuts with this cutting wheel, because I don't know what kind of wood this is, but it's tougher, so that's what the burn marks are from. But we're going to get rid of them. So I got a smaller circular Dremel bit now that I'm going to use to remove the burns and add some smaller whiskers. So let's get to it. All right, now I'm going to use my Kutzall Extreme Taper Burr to start the long hair on the back. Okay, so now that I got all the haircuts, I'm going to take a wire brush and knock out all the crud that's in the cuts where that mark the hair. Now, if you're a power carver and you use a wire brush bit, make sure that you wear some kind of eye protection, because the wires on these brushes will fly off. Okay, so I'm going to adjust the speed of my Dremel and let's get it done. Okay, so now for the final step in the carving process, the sanding. So when I carve, I do everything but the staining and painting, everything that has to do with shaping wood with my Dremel. So here we go. All right, and here we are. Victor the Vampire has been born. So, okay, guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. That way you never miss an upload. So, thank you, and this has been Nate on Nate's Carving Creations. Have a great day.